I got into the edutech industry very recently. The reason I got attracted with the growth and the kind of business we do here. We teach, we make the professionals to grow. It's not an structured growth what an edutech industry is having. Any organization in edutech, they grow 2x, 3x, 10x in last 24 months particularly. So the kind and speed which needed to accommodate the growth is challenging for an IT. So that's where we need the right tools and process and particularly the technologies to monitor, govern, and control the infrastructure. I mean, after the pandemic, it's not an office environment, right? I mean, the perimeter of the client which we need to manage is across. So in this hybrid environment, there is a good challenge for IT admin to support, manage, and serve the clients. So we need the right tool in place, and that's where tool like Manage Engine is helping us more. We have an hybrid environment, as I said before, and we have different categories of employees. A set of people who is doing R&D, a set of people who is helping the trainers, a set of the learning team itself, and the set of business managers, sales, and every role plays altogether a different dynamic part in it. We were exploring different products in the market. I could, to be openly say, there are about 6 to 7 products which we were exploring, which was in the market and recommended by a few of my other colleagues and stuff. And it's more than a couple of weeks and more than that, and we could not satisfied and conclude at one product which we can go with. Then that's where one fine day when I could see a small an ad in a renowned newspaper as there is something called Manage Engine which can while going through it, I could see this can solve our problem which we are struggling for a while. Why can't we try? And it was quite interesting to see Zoho as to know that it's part of a Zoho family. So it impresses more because we were already using Zoho for our service desk ticketing. So that somewhere catches in the mind, and we explored what is Manage Engine, what are the features it has, and what it can do for us. And in fact, at that time I was looking for another product which can help me in software metering, and I was also evaluating a different product which can help me in patch management. And asset management, we already have a tool which has been in use, and that is also at a very basic tool and doesn't have much features. But this Manage Engine and Endpoint Central has almost everything what I'm essentially looking for as a single package. So it made us it made our decision to very easy. I mean, it helped us in making an easy decision to go with this, leaving off all other things. Endpoint Central is very new for me. I mean, we are one of the new customer. I mean, we bought it very recently, 3 months back, and the first setup. I mean, we wanted to roll out an application for about 1,800 endpoints, and we thought, okay, now we have the system in place, we have the technology in place, let's try using it, pushing it through this. And we created a package. It's a very limited training or knowledge. I mean, it's not so complex that I have to go through a 2 days training to do a software packaging and pushing it on the network. We did it with very, I could say very easily. I mean 5 to 10 minutes. It's not more than 5-10 minutes. We could create a package on our own, and initially we wanted to deploy it for 10 missions, and it happened just like that, and we could say everything is working fine. Then let's say, okay, let's try to push it to the whole network of 1,700 and see how it goes. And we started it, and we wanted to check after every 2 hours once what was the status. And the first report came, it was an auto report, which our Endpoint Central does, right? So the first report came, we could see all these 1700 system has been installed with the application. And it's very, only some 3 or 5 system had some issues which we had to do a manual intervention. Otherwise, it was a very good experience, and it was surprising to me, say, such a mass rollout happened just like that in less than 2 hours. It's all hybrid workstation. People work from home for a year, then it's a hybrid now. And it was, the need of IT support was into a different stage that time. So we have a demand both internal and from the external world, so that the IT plays a very critical role in edutech industry. The other point to mention is about software auditing or software compliance. So we always used to have a challenging time, as we have rotating employees working in shift, at times shared endpoints. So we always had a challenge on the kind of softwares being used in the system, and it's always a physical and manual work where to go and check the applications, do an audit on a random and all those stuff. With Manage Engine, with the option of software metering and to be very particular, an option of prohibited software, I can easily list out what are the, I can easily have an catalog of software which has been used in my network, and easily select the softwares that to be prohibited, and just on few clicks the job happens. Instead of spending about weeks time and more and more manual work to attain some 50% of accuracy, now I could say 95 to 99% accuracy just over clicks. I could suggest my colleagues and the peers in the industry, if they are using multiple products for maintain different services like software, patch management, asset, I will really suggest to have a look at Manage Engine, because it has everything packed in one single portfolio, and you don't want to have multiple tools, multiple agents, multiple services to be running on all your endpoints. It's one single agent which can solve your most of the problem.